For many centuries, we viewed the moon as a shiny rock in the firmament, but China's recent lunar missions have revolutionizing our perception. Beyond being just a celestial object, the moon is revealing itself to be a mine of vital resources, some of which could be crucial to our survival. Scientists are now examining lunar rocks brought to Earth for the first time in decades, hoping to unlock the secrets of the lunar past and discover materials that could have a significant impact on our future, not only in terms of space exploration but also in our understanding and harnessing of lunar resources to benefit Earth. The most exciting discovery so far was made by the Chinese Change 5 probe, which found a crystal in lunar rocks that defies anything seen before. This crystal contains a crucial ingredient for nuclear fusion, helium-3, an incredibly rare element on Earth but apparently abundant on the Moon. Scientists are excited by the possibility that this presents, as helium-3 could offer a stable source of fuel for nuclear fusion reactors, a form of energy that promises to be the clean and powerful future of our energy needs. The discovery is dubbed the mineral change of the Chinese goddess of the moon, has sparked a frenzy of research to determine whether a lunar helium can be used to make nuclear fusion a reality here on Earth, which could transform our current reliance on conventional nuclear power and is associated with radioactive waste concerns. This breakthrough has the potential to radically change the way we approach our energy needs and could represent a crucial step forward to a cleaner and more sustainable future for everyone. However, achieving nuclear fusion is a formidable challenge. It requires incredibly high pressure and energy, and so far, the amount of energy needed has been prohibitive. The key lies in finding a material that has a natural propensity to fuse more easily, and that is precisely what may have been discovered with this lunar crystal from the Change 5 mission. This finding is amazing, but the mission itself represents a monumental achievement, and there is much more to discover. The mission was launched from the Wenchang Satellite Launch Center in Hawaiian Province, the same location from which China has launched numerous satellites and parts of its space station. It successfully landed on a vast plain on the far side of the moon called Oceanus Procellarum, next to Mount Rock, a 1,500-meter high peak. His goal was to collect lunar rocks, a challenge that he had not faced in 40 years. However, this task turned out to be easier said than done. The mission aspired to be the first to collect samples from the deepest layers of the moon, as scientists began to suspect that the moon might hold significant surprises, including a treasure trove of resources that could revolutionize our energy prospects. After successfully drilling into the lunar soil, the lander sent its previous cargoes back to the orbiter, and in just 14 days, they returned to Earth. This mission represented a major victory to the Chinese space program, cementing its position as a leader in space exploration. Researchers around the world were eager to analyze these lunar samples, hoping to unravel the mysteries of the moon. The big question was whether these samples would confirm existing theories about the formation of the moon or reveal something entirely new. The prevailing theory suggested that an object of the size of Mars slammed into the Earth billions of years ago, forming the moon into the process. This impact was believed to have vaporized any water on the moon, leading scientists to believe that it was a dry, rocky body. However, this paradigm has recently been challenged, as telescopes and probes have detected large deposits of ice near the lunar poles, indicating the presence of water on the moon. This discovery has spurred NASA's Artemis program, which aims to send astronauts near the lunar poles in the coming years to investigate this vital resource. The Change 5 mission added another twist to the plot with this discovery of evidence of water not only at the poles, but throughout the moon. Samples revealed tiny glass particles formed by meteorite impact, indicating the presence of water in several places on the natural satellite. It is also possible that the water reached the moon via comets, whose impact could have left water trapped as ice at the lunar poles. However, the real surprise came when the scientists examined these small glass spheres more closely. Each particle contained a small amount of water, but taken together, the lunar water reservoirs are enormous. Samples returned by China's Change 5 mission in 2020 revealed bright multicolored glass beads of various sizes, from hair size to several hairs thick. Although the water content in each sphere was minimal, each gram of lunar soil contains about 2 milligrams of water. It may seem insignificant, but given the vast lunar territory, this translates to a staggering amount of water, approximately 2 liters per ton of soil. Under terrestrial conditions, these glass particles would be scattered all over the moon due to billions of years of space rock impact, meaning that water is present everywhere, not just at the poles. This shows that water could be recharged on the lunar surface, suggesting the existence of new water reservoirs. Future lunar missions could potentially access this water anywhere on the lunar surface, avoiding the need to extract ice from the poles. However, further studies are needed to determine whether this would be feasible and, if so, whether the water would be potable. This discovery by the Change 5 mission marks a turning point in future lunar exploration and for possible human settlements on the moon. The samples collected by the Chinese missions not only come from the deepest layers of the moon, but are also billions of years older than any previously recovered samples. These tiny glass spheres probably formed in recent years due to colossal meteorite, asteroid, and comet impacts, events similar to the one that extinguished the dinosaurs. The moon has been hit repeatedly throughout its history, and it is believed that its low density and thick layer of dust have helped cushion these impacts. This tumultuous history could have important implications for the moon's future. As revealed by these deep samples full of valuable surprises that could be useful for years to come. In addition, researchers who took a closer look at the samples from the Change 5 mission found surprising evidence that the water trapped inside these small glass spheres was formed by the sun. Hydrogen atoms from the solar wind slammed into these spheres and mixed with the hydrogen already present, suggesting that the spheres could release some hydrogen when heated by sunlight, potentially providing a future fuel resource. The amount of water locked in these glass spheres is staggering, with estimates suggesting a total of 298.2 billion metric tons, far in excess of previous estimates of only 6 billion metric tons of water ice explode. However, the reality of the moon presents a challenge for water flow, as it lacks a meaningful atmosphere and suffers from extreme temperatures, making it unlikely for water to flow due to the lack of conditions necessary for water to become liquid. Let me know in the comments box what you thought, and if you liked the video, remember to like and subscribe. This way, you will be supporting the channel.